Hey guys, here it is Wednesday already, and I just got home from work and I was looking at videos. Let me pull my chair up to here. And I see Secret is trying my butterflies, and that got me to thinking that I have not come back on, and I've been doing things without y'all. So I figured I've got two left before I seal them, and I figured I would come back on and show you. I've added I just kept going back with paint and back with paint. I've added white paint, metallic paints. I went back in with the neons because I just had to. And now what I'm using is a Uniball Signal Broad pen. And I just go on the sections of the black. I don't know, my fat hand's probably going to be in the way. And I just make little marks, little doodly marks. Just go around, find your doodle happiness. Okay, see, that just adds a little bit more. See how without it, it's like that, and then when you add the doodles, it just adds fun. Butterflies are meant to be fun, right? So I figured I'd come on and doodle these and show you how I'm going to seal them and add just a bit more fun as I do that. And I did stitch lines and squiggly lines, and I've done all kinds of things. And I'll show all of them to you before we start sealing them, just so that you can see. Can you see what I'm doing? See the little dash lines? And then if you don't want to do just dash lines, you could do like a dash, and a dot. And a dash, and a dash, and a dot. And a dash, and a dash. And then come over to this side and do dash, dash, and a dot. Dash, dash, and a dot. And just do that all the way around the outside. And it really just adds that extra little something. And I'm sorry if I'm clearing my throat a lot. I think I've caught something, or I'm allergic to something that came in on the truck today. So who knows? I'll show you real quick. See the little dash and then a dot? And that's what I'm doing. So what are you guys doing today? I know Secret's been working on some of my butterflies. And the only reason we're doing the butterflies is because of her flowers. So we're all about helping each other and inspire each other. I know something. Let's do something. I know that Secret inspires me, and so does Cinnamon Cooney. But I haven't braved doing a painting yet as far as one of her wonderful paintings, but I'd like to. Who inspires you here on YouTube? Laura Loves Lace always inspires me. Her cards rock. And Rosa Aquino up in New York. My New York gals. Laura and Rosa and I are all New Yorkers. Of course, I can't really call myself a New Yorker. I've been in South Carolina since 1982, so can I still be a New Yorker, please? Anyway, I don't sound much like one anymore. I've been down here too long and married into this Southern family, and I sound Southern. I go back north sometimes and they ask me, can't you just talk normal? I was like, this is as normal as it gets anymore, people. Now you can choose to skip the color parts, or you can just go right over them and just put it all the way around. See how cool it looks? All right, I've got one more, and this one's my favorite. I just love how this one turned out. And when you're working on the butterflies, don't just worry about following, whatever your smushed out paint is. go ahead and add some, you know, little, like I did here, little shell looking thing. And just go with whatever comes to mind. Uh-oh, my pen's getting gummed up. All right, there we go. I just like to do the dash lines because it's quick, it's easy, and it looks really cool. When you get done. Now what am I going to do with these butterflies? I don't know. Could use them in project. I could gift some to some people if they're interested in doing maybe a butterfly swap. Let me know. I think I've got a dozen butterflies here. I could swap with, well, I want to keep some of them. So if I kept 4, that would still give me 4 to share with 2 other people. So if 2 people want to swap butterflies, I could do that. Of course, I'm going to keep this one. Sorry. He's my favorite. And I very rarely keep anything I make. So I love how this one has turned out, and I just want to keep it. You know, something else I thought about doing with these butterflies is get some the sheet magnet and glue it to that, and then make refrigerator magnets with it. Wouldn't that be cool? Have these on your fridge. I've been trying to figure out how could I sign my work so that the person that gets it could see who made the butterfly without it being, you know, right out there, you know, on the front of the butterfly. There's got to be a way that we can indicate who made the butterflies. I don't know. Anybody got any ideas? I just thought if we wrote on the back, then if it's used in a project or something, you wouldn't see the back anymore. It would be under, you know, the butterfly. So if you have some idea on how to sign a piece of work like this, like how would I put my name on that without it taking away from the beauty of the butterfly? See how that metallic paint is so cool on there? And I don't know. I just love how this turned out. I think I'm going to leave him just like that. And I'm going to set these 2 aside so I don't start working with them right off. Okay, now to seal them, I'm going to use the Glitter Decoupage by Aleene's. And for added sprinkles, I have this, it's Sprinklettes. I got this at Joann's years ago. And I just thought I'd sprinkle some of that on top of them while they're wet. Here's one. Here's this one. So if I put this on here, got a piece of art paper on, excuse me, underneath it. Just put a little bit on there. Maybe a little bit more on the bottom here. And then if I take this, I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit. Woo! Or a lot of it on it. And what I'll do is after this dries, I will put another coat of the Aleene's on top to seal it in. All right, we'll just set that aside and do another one. Okay, here's this one. I added some squiggles to his body. I don't know if I care for that or not, But it's a done deal now, so we're just gonna go with it. Ooh, I think I got enough that time. Way too much. Got enough to do 2 butterflies here. Check this one out. Isn't that pretty? All right, I'm gonna put some of this over onto this one, like so. Spread this on out. I've had a lot of fun making these butterflies. First 2 people that say they want to swap, 4 each. I'll be glad to do that. But you've got to be one of the first 2 that say, I'm in. I want to swap butterflies with you. Okay? And we'll go from there. I'm just going to spread this around real quick, seal this in. I just wanted to use this Aleene's. I'm trying to use some of my older products up. It still works perfectly fine. It's just, it needs to be used up. I'm going to go back to the first one I did and see if I can knock some of that glitter over onto this one. Like that. Ooh, look. Ooh, sparkly. Ooh, Becky. Okay. And I have all different kind of glitters here. If we run out of one, we'll use the other. Because like I said, trying to use this old stuff up. And I made these just on index cards. Okay. Gonna be so pretty and sparkly. I'll set some of these over here on my desk so they can dry. Oh, these are gonna be so beautiful. Okay, paint another one up. A lot of traffic on the street today. I'm not sure what's up with that. It's usually pretty quiet this time of day, but there's cars just keep going by today. This is kind of sticky gooey on your fingers. I don't care if some sticks down to this art paper. It'll just get used as backgrounds for something else. Look at that. Ooh, pretty. These are so beautiful. You know, if I took, I'm going to change to another glitter color. Let's use some of this purple. Oh, what was I going to say? What was I going to say? I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, if you backed this paper and covered the lines up with maybe like black or yellow or something, just on the other side, and then just trimmed it to the edge of the butterfly, you could make it so that, and put a magnetic strip down just the middle and make it look like he's flying off your fridge. Now that would be cool. I might have to get some strips of magnet. I don't think I have any in my stash. I probably do, but I don't think I do. Well, not anybody from my crafting group, only just the two of us were gonna meet and have lunch and craft tomorrow, but it's been canceled now, so it's kind of a bummer. I was looking forward to having some crafting time with someone and some lunch out. It's all right though. We'll maybe do it next month. Alrighty. Uh-oh, I got 2 here. There's this one here. I just love how these have turned out. They're just, and I just trimmed them to make them more butterfly shaped. You know, I used paint to kind of form them the rest of the way, but as I got toward the end, I said, I'm just going to go ahead and trim them out, and then I'll know exactly where the edge of the wings are, and I can do all the little white lines and things. I'm trying not to stick my fingers in this stuff. But I wanted to finish these up with you guys. Woo! It's all right, it's all right. It's all good. Very sparkly. Very sparkly. Let's knock some off this one, onto this one. These will be so pretty. Pretty pretties. Okay. Let's add a little bit more on this one. Oop. That's a little lot. This is almost, I guess you'd call it a pixie dust. Here's another one I did. A pixie dust glitter. Very fine. Although, you know, it could be cool to use maybe some glossy accents on some. I'll do that next time I make some butterflies or whatever. And then put some of the those marbles on it. Those little marbles. That would be pretty. That butterfly would be pretty heavy though. That could be made into a pin though. That would be cool. I'm just thinking out loud. Let's do one more in this purpley color. Oh, you know what? I forgot to knock some off from that other one. Let's knock some back off this one here. Ooh, sparkly. Okay, we'll move this one aside. And I got this one. I just kept playing. I'm sorry, I left y'all out of most of the playing. I spent all afternoon watching videos and just sitting here with some paint and just kept doodling. Doodle with paint. What would you call doodling with paint? Painting? Or would it be something like poodling? I poodled. I poodled all over these butterflies. I know, I'm being silly. It's okay. It's Wednesday and I haven't had hardly any sleep. This is what you get when Becky hasn't had any sleep. Look at that. It's gorgeous. You could use, if you wanted to add some more dimension to it and a little bit richness, there we go, to the butterflies with the glitter. If you use something like this, you know, the glitter glue. Getting down to the last four. Here's another one. I'm not real crazy about how that looks, but glitter fixes everything, right? Right? Let's take this one. Oop. And we'll sprinkle some off from this one onto that one. Ooh, pretty, pretty, pretty. Right? Getting close to the bottom on this color, I think. And I know I switched colors and I probably have one butterfly that has both colors of glitter on it, but it'll be all right because that'll just add a little bit more to it. I might use some of this green or the pink because I haven't used hardly any of those yet. Okay, we've got just 3 butterflies left. Here's another one. Let's squirt some of this stuff on here. I hate that we don't carry this anymore at the store. I wish I'd bought more of it when it was on clearance. And I said, well, I'm going to try that. And now I really, really like it. I'll have to see if maybe Hobby Lobby or Joann's still carries it. The Aleene's Glitter Collage. Is that what it's called? Aleene's Glitter Decoupage. It's really cool stuff. I just like adding additional glitter to make it even more blingy. See, I'm just thinking how pretty that would be with those beads over it. It would be really pretty. Let's see, let's switch to pink glitter on this one. Ooh, got a little heavy there. Alright, I'm down to the last two, and that's the ones that I added the white marks with y'all. One of the ladies at work has started Weight Watchers, and she said what she does is when she starts feeling like she's going to eat, she goes in her craft room and she makes a card. So she was handing cards out to all of us. She made me a real pretty one. There we go. I'm hoping the camera's picking up how pretty that glitter is on there. Alright, we'll add a little bit more. Alright, and now I stuck my finger right in the decoupage on there. Alright. I might turn this one into a magnet for my refrigerator. All right. Look at that. Ooh. All right. I'll let that set, and I'll let you guys go, and I might come back in a little bit and just show you what they look like in another video. All right, and then whoever leaves those first two people leave a comment below will get to swap 4 of these butterflies with me, but I'm expecting 4 back. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.